Hey y'all, it's me, Bob, the Gopher Dentist. If you like watching the Dirt Block, you should totally check out the bonus podcast. It's got Aljo and Tony having lots of hilarious fun times and learning a little bit too. Just check out the description of this here video and click Become a Member. 9 out of 10 Gopher Dentists recommend it.
This is gonna be a weird visual.
Dirt Block 62.
How do I use my elytra? I just keep jumping off of things.
It's me. You're the only person I know who's ever had. Well, Richie, outside of Richie, who's ever had one.
I think Richie cheats.
Oh, you
love
double
cheating.
space.
Using creative mode is cheating. Unless you're in a creative
so
mode.
turn off the rainfall.
Thank you. Yeah, that messes with the recording too.
I think if he's making a Let's Play where he's trying to teach about elytras, he's allowed to get himself some elytras.
Yeah, from the end, through hard work and determination.
Burn.
Uh-oh. I'm climbing
am
up
I?
the dirt block. I have one dirt block.
Yeah, I have nothing. I just realized that.
What murdered us all? Was it just Extra Life? It's all a blur.
What?
Why are we all so poor and dead?
For me, it was, yeah, Extra Life didn't help, but last Minecraft, I just... Oh no, we covered this, because Al teleported me to a spot 60 yards up in the arena.
Ah, yes.
I never quite recovered my gear after that, because I kept falling out the bottom of the world, because I couldn't find the Nexus.
The Nexus.
It's also that great moment in the Extra Life stream where we all geared up, and all went through the portal to the end, and then someone panicked and started freaking out on the little platform they load you at and pushed everyone off of the platform.
Ah, yes. The Albert murders the whole party bit.
It was not me. I don't accept that.
Well, usually people don't accept responsibility for murder.
Look at this. Look at this. I want you to look at it. I want you to look at it. This could be you. This could be you.
Look
Be
at
thankful.
me. I am murderer now.
What are you doing, Al?
You know what? You know what? You know how little this means to me? Hey, look at me. Do you know how little this means? Watch this. That's right. That's how little.
I'm trying to think of what he could possibly
Stay
be
in
talking
line.
to.
All right, I need somebody under the entrance of the dirt block to film me flying off
No.
or dying.
I can
Nowhere
fly to
near
the
the
back
dirt
of the
block.
dirt block, and you can fly down to the gazebo area. Or not gazebo, what is it? Boardwalk. Stonewalk.
Gazebo area. Do we have a terrarium too?
Yep, it's good.
The carnival. I know what he's talking about. Basically, the
Are
grass
you coming back?
plots.
All right, I can do that. I can go there.
That's where Al goes to dig.
All right.
As I
Fly to me!
run forever and ever and ever up this giant dirt block.
We have a pretty large dirt block,
to me!
as it turns out.
I've got myself a naked view, Tony. I'm
Ew.
F1'd.
Ah,
I can't see anything.
All right,
I could be
I
dying
will be
right
F5'd, so you'll be able to see me leap from my camera angle.
now. I forgot we could do that. Look at that.
All right, I see Albert over there.
Hold on. All right, I'm ready.
All right,
Fly to me,
I
Tony!
really hope this works.
I'm pretty excited to see this.
He's
on video.
flying!
That's awesome. You can actually like swoop and then like fly back up a little bit.
Oh, I'm getting such great angles of this.
I think if you take damage, you
Oh. You want me to shoot my bow at you? Oh, no.
I mean, it
you
would be
gain some
sporting.
propulsion.
And that used a nice little chunk off of the elytra, which needs to be in a safer spot because that thing is too cool to lose.
Well, that was
Probably-
glorious for the, 10 seconds that it lasted, so...
The glory of the
I mean, glory is always fleeting.
It's true. All glory is fleeting.
But the chicks dig it.
All glory.
And I mean,
is
really, that's why we
Pain
do
hurts,
anything.
but only for a minute.
It was specifically requested that the only singing allowed on this would be Wild Night by Van Morrison.
Was that the only singing allowed?
Is he related to Grant Morrison?
If I was going to sing, I had to sing
If
that.
I was a rich man. Na 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 na.
What is All Glory is Fleeting from?
I don't know. It's probably from like a boxing movie or something.
Yeah, or like some Greek guy said it 800 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little bit late for them, but he was still around. He was still Greek at the time.
Hey, they're still Greeks. They're just really poor.
Just no one's listeing. Guys, that's pretty profound. It's like, whatever.
Glory is fleeting, guys. Oh, who cares?
Give me
You
a
guys
gyro.
had your day. It's like, oh, that's what I'm talking about. Shut up.
You're literally illuminating the very axiom I'm providing to you. Make me a salad.
And a euro
That's a good joke.
or a gyro.
No, it's
Gyro.
funnier if it's because it's not real. The Caesar salad isn't based on Caesar. It's based on a guy like Caesar.
His name was
something.
Caesar.
Not Romano. I was gonna say Caesar Romano. That's not correct.
The dog
He was
whisperer?
named after that Caesar.
Yes, he invented a salad
Chavez?
too. That's how he got, because you just can't go into dog whispering as a career. You have to have a lot of money to start with.
Yes,
And so
that's hot
that's where he
salad
made his
money.
fortune initially.
I mean, there is
Salads.
money in salads.
You don't win friends with salads, Tony.
You don't win friends with
Friends
salad.
salad. You don't win friends with salad.
But you
What is
can't
that from?
Simpsons. Sorry, Lisa. It's a very catchy tune.
get.
I'm in new territory
It's from
here.
Patton. It's from Patton. That's what it's from.
The person or the movie?
The movie. In the movie Patton, he
George
says
C.
that
Scott
ancient,
yells it at somebody, I'm sure.
ancient Romans.
After he talks about them being a magnificent bastard.
Orson
Like,
Scott.
magnificent bastard, I read your book! Also, all glory is fleeting! I've said all I had to say for this movie!
Orson Scott Card wrote the Ender's Game.
Yeah?
George C.
George
Scott,
C. Scott
was the actor.
okay. I thought you said. Right, yeah. I was talking and I misheard that pretty badly and it confused me. According to him, in the movie, ancient Roman generals, in their victory, celebrations, their parades, their what were they
Triumphs.
called? Triumphs. Yes, they would have someone. This is really fucked up when you think about it. Have someone standing next to them in their cart the whole time, whispering "Glory is fleeting" in their ear.
I thought it
What a
was
buzzkill.
one day you will
Yeah.
die. I thought it was more morbid than that, where they're just like, you're gonna die.
again-
like you're not immortal.
I am getting this from Patton, which is a fictionalized version of Patton, and in the fictionalized version of Patton, he says that. That's what happened. So I have no idea what actually happened. I'm not making any claims to what
Is it
actually
the
happened
actual
in ancient
movie
Rome.
Patton or the fictional movie Patton?
The actual movie Patton, which is a fictional biography of Patton. So this is a
Okay.
fictionalized ancient Roman civilization.
So a fake version of Patton said something about a fake version of Rome,
Yes.
and now we're talking about
Well, the
it. And
fake
of
version
course,
of Patton's based
I
on
want
the
to
truth.
thank our script writers on the Dirt Block for providing this material for it.
Yeah. Also, what page 12? I say Waka Waka, and then a zombie kills me. Is just who wrote that crap. You're all
This Albert
fired.
character is insufferable. Why do people keep watching?
They've just been waiting for him to die off, and it's just not going to happen.
It's that will they or won't they between Al and Tony. That's everyone's. Or Al and the
Man,
Dirt
it's
Block.
gorgeous here on the at night, looking out at the pyramid area on the Dirt Block.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go F1 mode again.
I don't know why that made racing car noises, but
That's what F1 does.
F1?
F1 racing,
got it.
yeah.
Check. I thought you were reacting to what happened on your screen, silly me. And was like, well, he turned off his interface, and that made him a race
Yes.
car?
Luke, you've turned off your targeting computer.
This world is a lot scarier
That would be. Oh, we should try. Oh man,
without a bow.
Turn off our targeting computers?
no, but like playing. There's got to be something in the idea of playing Minecraft with your interface turned off.
Well, that's
Like
I mean, we had this conversation.
When?
Not Minecraft, but that's what happened to me in Paladins, more or less.
Oh no, that'd be. I mean, it's the same idea, but I think a lot different.
Wow, that is weird. That is weird. I thought I had my shovel out, but that's going way too slow for my shovel. Oh no, I can hit numbers to get back to it.
All right. Screw off. Get away from me.
Oh my god, I found a
voted
chest!
down-
I found a chest! I found a chest!
Where?
Did you find a
Metal-
chest, Joe?
Hard and cold, riches rugs worth more than gold. Wow! Look at all this gold! Da 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 da. I'm so rich. And now you're just I'll leave some gold.
What?
In case someone else finds the viral marketing, so they'll have some.
I want to find a viral marketing chest filled with
Why
gold.
did you build? Oh, okay. Who is the wise guy who built a shelf on my stairs?
There's a shelf on your stairs? Is there a chicken on it?
On the
Is it
That's
a
a
ledge or a
ledge.
shelf?
there's a shelf overhanging my stairs for things to spawn on, like skeletons. And
That's not the
thank
word.
you for whoever did that.
Just coming up right out and saying that. It's not skeletons.
No, it is.
Why
No.
is there
Who did
death
this?
everywhere?
I don't know. I can't remember what I built. It was like I haven't laid a block on the dirt block in like 2 episodes.
I
Has
haven't
it
been on
just
your
been
side of the
3
block. You probably did it yourself.
Or has it been that way forever? Did we just always have a 3-block wide shelf and we just couldn't tell because
When
it was so far
When I get
away?
up there, I'm gonna head in now. I've got to use some out of dirt.
I haven't been able to mine or get any dirt because I'm being attacked from 17 angles.
Oh, that's where all the mobs are. Wait, how do I get up here?
Yes, kill yourselves, skeletons. Your death dance is beautiful.
There's so many zombies and I don't have a sword.
Quite the send-off for the
The Albert Berg
skeletons.
story.
Whose problem
Good
is
in
that?
bookstores November 13th.
Wow, that's a full year out.
Yeah, good God. We're getting those ads
Oh!
in way early. They're gonna oversaturate the market with that.
All those shovel stores hitting at the
I
same
fully
time.
expected to see it on the remaindered bin. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh, I'm almost dead. Eat, 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 eat.
Also the Albert Berg story.
That's the second book? I'm still working on it. It's got all your favorite characters from the first book in it, though. I can tell you that.
So
yeah,
Albert
the
discovers
bedrock.
cream fraiche and so on. Many a
The
chapters.
boat? Why is the boat at the... Alright, whatever.
I'm assuming somebody rode down the...
It's just faster
stream?
to take a boat down
Stairs.
those stairs.
Merrily, 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 merrily.
Alright, I'm back up to full health, y'all.
Okay, let's see this.
I just had a creeper come
Shelf.
whisper in my ear, "You will die soon."
All glory is fleeting. That's a little more poetic than you're gonna die soon.
You're mortal, punk.
I really want to see one day, like, a Roman set movie where everybody has, like, not the British accents. Like, they all talk like they're in a cowboy movie.
Kind of like whenever it was like Charlton Heston is like Cowboy Moses.
I was thinking of John
Guns
Wayne
N'
as
Moses.
Genghis Khan, but okay.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it is pretty
Yeah.
weird watching that trailer and he's like saying those quotes with a Texas accent or whatever accent he had, his own.
Do you think he was like maybe questioning of that, and they were like, no, just do it like you. We want to have John Wayne in this movie, not
They'll be like, you know what?
highfalutin
Not some weird
actor.
Mongol guy.
Yeah,
They don't know who Genghis Khan is. They know who John Wayne is.
it's like they,
Joe, was this?
they should have at
was
least
new
gotten like
or what?
Omar Sharif or something. It's like he's not Mongol,
Someone
but still.
You could have got
What-
Yul
what's
Brynner at the
new?
time. This ledge up here.
There's a new
Oh, that's
movie
always been
called
there.
Genghis Khan with like Ben Kingsley in it.
Don't run in front.
Oh,
Don't run in front of what?
get away, get away.
Of me with my bow.
Holy crap,
Don't
shields
torture a
do work
duckling.
against creepers.
What does?
Yeah.
My shield actually like made it so I only lost like 2 hearts and I was right next
Oh,
to the
yeah.
creeper.
Is that a
Yeah,
new
yep.
edition?
I just
for some
never
reason,
thought to
I,
use it before. Because I usually
Yeah.
snipe all of the creepers.
I don't have a sword on me, so that's a problem.
Are the bars for wear different colors now? We're in a new version, in case anyone's wondering. In the
Yeah,
hall.
there's llamas and
11.
alpacas around. We gotta find them.
My shovel is yellow, which is hello.
My stuff's
Is it
all
a gold
green,
shovel?
but is it like being worn? Like,
Yeah, it's halfway down and it's got a yellow bar underneath it. I can't remember if that's new or not, but it looks really weird to me.
I don't
Oh, I
know.
don't
again.
think so. I thought it changed like from green to red as it went along.
Yeah, maybe they just
Yeah, but I've
added
seen
the
this-
yellow stage.
That's
Maybe
possible.
it's like a different shade.
I've never
That's all I can-
paused at this exact moment in a shovel is very possible also. Yeah, because my pick is red and that looks very familiar.
My bet is they just added the yellow.
Red pick and morning. Joseph take warning. That's what they really said in the Roman thing.
You're gonna die. Good, just poetry out the window. The ancients weren't as into meter as we'd like to think they were.
I think the
Just red sky.
I think the
warning.
thing about the "you're gonna die" was mostly because like they were essentially treated as if they were gods during that parade, and so they were like, "You're getting everything you could ever possibly want here, but we're gonna have this one little reminder that no matter how good it feels right now, it's gonna go away because you need that.
I mean, do you have to have a great parade for that to be a terrible message?
I think most of the people would. I think that the alternative idea is like, you know what? Their life sucks enough already anyway. They're not gonna think. Nobody's gonna look at themselves and think, I'm gonna live forever as a baker.
I don't know. When I'm in a good mood, it's like, yeah. I guess I don't.
I don't think you think I am immortal. I think that there was a legitimate fear that these guys were gonna be like, you know, I might actually be a god.
I could see that actually. Maybe. It's also, I think Caesar was not the most secure in his
mortality, sexuality. Where are you going with this, Joe?
Well, do you think it was a cultural thing, or do you think Caesar was like, just remind them, you, Frank, come here, stand next to them and remind them that they're going to die?
I think it happened way before Caesar came on the scene. I don't think Caesar started it.
Fair enough, then.
Yeah, that was back in his salad days.
Right.
Grown.
That's such a... Tony, that's my favorite joke that you've ever made on this, I think.
What? The salad joke?
Tony's back in his salad days. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a good...
Did you
right?
Wow. I didn't hear the exact phrasing. That's just... I'm disappointed in you, Tony.
Why?
What do you mean you're disappointed? That was the best joke we've ever had on the Dirt Block. We shut it down. Tony was like 10 more...
You've got Al liking your jokes. That's where you're at. You sicken me. Your wordplay.
Speaking of shutting it down, Tony, you had a prediction?
Yeah, I was saying that we probably got like 10 episodes left. But the challenge right now is just the distance of dirt, and like sometimes Joe just forgets that he actually is supposed to be laying dirt.
Well, again, sometimes Al teleports me to...
I didn't teleport you anywhere. I just read off some numbers.
It's like, I'm sorry, sir. I sent him to the New World. I thought I was sending him to India.
What is that from? That feels like a reference to something.
I have no idea. Just saying.
Okay.
Like, wrong coordinates.
Can I make this jump?
Yes.
I can.
I have all the faith
Although
in
I am
you.
down half.
I found clay.
Ooh.
Rare clay. Delicious clay.
It really is. Eat it. It'll strengthen your bones. Should also say for that prediction, we are going to, all systems are go, not next episode, but next recording session, have a drunk block.
Yes. With special Death Star. Special Death Star. She's no moon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Hannah Elizabeth Thompson. Newell. A lot of names there. She will not. I don't think she's going to be a regular on the Dirt Block, but she is a regular on the Human Echoes staff now. So we're going to have her on and sort of jump her in. That sounds really violent. We're not going to do anything mean to her. She's just going to be here and get drunk, and I'm going to drink ginger beer.
It would take a lot for Al to forsake his teetotalness.
I mean, nothing, like, there's no amount of money that would, it would have to be, like, me forsaking, like, my current principles.
I think,
I don't feel like this is something that I still feel is important.
I feel like if somebody put $10,000 cash in front of you and was like, will you drink this beer? Like,
I like to, sometimes you want to have things that you can hold on to, even if you don't feel that strongly about it, just so you could say, no, I have principles.
Yeah,
that makes them more valuable than that. You're literally adding value to your brain by saying no to $10,000.
But that's $10,000.
Yeah, but I'm like, you know what I don't have right now, Tony? Is $10,000 that person hypothetically could give me, and I'm fine.
True. Yeah, but beer is wonderful.
Dying without it. I thought ginger beer was actually alcoholic.
No, I mean, I guess it could be. You can make a Moscow Mule with ginger beer. It's a ingredient in it, but no, it's just like root beer.
Okay.
It's
the only reason root beer is called root beer because the original guy that made it called it root soda and it didn't sell very well. So he started calling it beer.
Disgusting. Although,
I don't know if that story's true or not, but
it was on the side of a root beer bottle, so
they never lie. Is that is there an adage about?
They're never going to buy this if they thought it was always called root beer.
The truth?
Yes, never tell a miner the truth.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's lies or incomplete truths, right?
Sure.
Like things that you're like, you always hear half the story.
Yeah.
There's the one I heard about just today about the tortoise and the hare. Have you guys heard that? Like the full version of the tortoise and the hare?
I have not. I just expected you to continue, not like that you're actually asking us. Like
that question
you've
to have a
never
pause back
slowed
there.
down to see if we actually were going to say yes or no to something before.
That was weird. No, Albert, I've never heard of the. In fact, when you said there's a lot of things like that, I stopped talking because I knew that was a segue into a story that you had probably heard recently in a day or two. And then you said I heard about it today. I was like, oh, really?
Well,
Yes,
it was on Reddit. I wanted to give you guys a chance to jump in and be like, oh yeah, I heard about that. And not hog the spotlight like I do all the time.
Albert, we're both accustomed to just screaming our heads off when we need to get a word in. So
No, but it was, so everybody knows, I guess, the classic part of the story where the tortoise and the hare race, and the hare is like, I can handle it, takes a nap along the way, and the tortoise keeps walking, and then the hare like, oh, I'm gonna catch up, and, sort of tries to piecemeal his way through, but eventually, because he doesn't, even really give it a try, because he underestimates the tortoise, he ends up losing. But the second part of that story is that the race that they were having was to determine who would be the one who would warn the forest if there was danger. And so at some point after the tortoise and the hare's race, there's a forest fire that breaks out. The tortoise goes to do his duty, but because he's so freaking slow, everybody in the forest dies.
well, that'll learn you. Slow and steady wins the race, but causes genocide.
Hope you didn't like your home, slow ass.
Aesop, ladies and gentlemen.
Was that Aesop?
There's also the
don't know.
version of the, oh, thank you, zombie. That zombie brought me a dirt block after he burned to death. That was nice. There's also the version of it where the tortoise cheats, and
That's the Looney Tunes.
what?
Is that the Looney Tunes one?
I assume so. I don't think they came up with it originally though. But
Well, how does he cheat?
He the rabbit can't tell the difference between the tortoises,
Yeah.
so he gets his family members to be standing along the tracks ahead of the hare, and he's like, "How is he passing me?"
Yes.
The moral of that is cheat and you win,
Mhm.
or
But then
work
everyone
together
dies anyway.
and be crafty, and then everybody dies. Yes.
Sooner or later, you're all gonna die.
Yes,
That
gloriously.
guy, that Caesar hired had a real point. Buy my salads.
Oh, I fell down. Where's that creeper? I know you're here, creeper. I'm gonna shoot you with my boat.
There was a food named after you. What would you want it to be?
A
100
chicken
years
dish.
from now, someone's ordering the Albert. What is it?
The Albertson chicken. Well, I guess Albertson wouldn't work. Albert's chicken.
What is it though?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I haven't invented it yet.
Okay.
What is it gonna be like? It's gonna be chicken cordon bleu, Joe.
Well,
We'll stop calling it chicken cordon bleu.
I don't know. You had such. Okay, fine, whatever. That was the spirit. I mean, okay, chicken's narrowing it down, but I did sort of have wondering what else you might think.
There's a
would be
lot
on
of good
there.
chicken dishes. I mean, I feel like that I could work my way into something cool. After a lifetime of sort of messing around with chicken, it's a good sort of cheap meat that you can make taste really good.
It doesn't have to be because you invented it either. It could just be someone named it after you. That happens. There's the Napoleon, the beef Wellington.
Napoleon invented the beef Wellington and named it after Wellington.
Like the Duke of Wellington? Defeater of Napoleon?
Yes.
No, wait. I'm just want to go back to the part where Napoleon was a chef at some point.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that part of it. He didn't invent it, but France invented it. Like, not the Napoleon that I know. Okay, well, in my head, now I'm really on shaky ground. In my head, I believe firmly that beef Wellington was invented by a chef to commemorate Wellington's victory at Waterloo.
Isn't there Queen's chicken too, for the coronation chicken thing that
Cordon bleu?
people had when the Queen was coronated, and it's
just
a
wondering
famous dish in England?
Cordon bleu means. We can look up that too. I'm going to look up the other thing. Tony had an answer to the question though.
I think the
I was
only
gonna- I
sandwich
thought it
I've
meant-
ever made that deserved to be named was this breakfast sandwich that my dad and I usually make, where we take an everything or onion bagel. Then you cook 2 fried eggs, and you take a chicken patty that's preferably deep fried and breaded, and 4 strips of bacon, and you put it all into one giant sandwich with 3 slices of cheese on there. And then you have a side of gravy to dip it in, or ketchup. And it's my favorite
I
thing in
didn't
the world.
I didn't follow that.
All right, so
You gonna draw a picture for us to put in the video, Tony?
I could just make one. Just an actual
Okay,
picture.
that works too.
So basically, you get a bagel, a chicken patty that is breaded, 2 eggs, 4 strips of bacon, and 2 or 3 slices of cheese, and you make a sandwich out of it. Then you have a dipping sauce that is either gravy or some people
That's
have
the
done
part where
ketchup.
I'm lost. Not lost as in I don't understand. Lost as in I'll never dip a sandwich in gravy.
It's like biscuits and gravy. We have done it with biscuits instead of bagels before too.
I've amended my answer. I know what I want. I know what meal I want to be named after me. If sandwiches are on the table, I want a Monte Cristo. Like
Yeah.
Monte Cristo is the best.
All right, I'm wrong. I'm an idiot.
What?
Maybe the Napoleon is. And there's no direct link with Wellington. I know there's
What do you
some
mean
dish.
the Napoleon? Is there a Napoleon dish that I don't know about?
Oh yeah, it's a pastry.
Oh, okay.
It's delicious. It's a millefeuille. This is the type
Fleur
of
de
pastry
lis?
it is. 1,000 leaves. It's just a very thinly layered pastry cake.
I almost said
Okay.
there's an ice cream, but that's Neapolitan.
Oh, I wish you hadn't caught yourself. That would have been so good.
I sometimes think before I speak. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does occasionally happen.
That's so disappointing. Oh, I gotta go get a sword because I know it's gonna be dangerous up on the dirt block.
It's like, today on the Moron Block, Tony thinks ice cream is named after Napoleon.
There's a lot of dishes named after people.
Like what?
Like General So's. Not really.
That was it. Did you ever finish? Did you ever watch that documentary, Tony?
No, you told me about it once on the podcast. Where, like, they don't
Yeah, they
really
spent-
know the full origins of General So's.
They kind of figured, like they eventually figured it out. Like they knew who General Tso was, I think, but they were like, why does anybody care about this guy? They eventually traced it back to like one chef.
Ah, why,
Who made
Creeper? So much of my
Creeper's gonna
stairs damaged.
Bananas
What?
Foster, Frangelico. I mean,
Is
what
that
do you?
named after Florence Foster Jenkins?
Bananas Foster is named after Richard Foster, just
Oh.
a regular customer and friend of the New Orleans restaurant owner. So that's another
The-
way to get something named after you.
My
be a
favorite one
regular.
is the Arnold Palmer, just because we were talking about like drinks that are alcoholic and not alcoholic. I never realized. I've heard people talk about Arnold Palmer's before. I didn't know it was a non-alcoholic drink. I've been drinking Arnold Palmer's my whole life, like from a
I
child.
don't even think Arnold Palmer usually had alcohol in it. I think people were just like, I bet I could hide some whiskey in that.
Yeah.
No, there's a version of it. It's like Russian iced tea or something. Like there's a different. It's not Russian iced tea. There's some other name for it if you put alcohol in it. It's not an Arnold Palmer anymore if it's alcoholic.
And if you're keeping to the strict, yes. I'm sure people have ordered Albert.
Albert Palmer?
What are we had on time in this episode?
We're about there.
Arnold Palmer's, and then put liquor into it, and then not
Nope.
refer to it as the
Never.
other drink.
I can't
Never
believe
in history.
we've got.
Would someone make such an egregious error?
Oh boy!
Oh,
Oh,
another hole in the dirt block.
No! Man.
this is the Tony Southcott Memorial Hole.
Aw. He's not dead.
We can still remember him. What are you doing in my face?
I was just shoving you into the hole.
Doing to my face.
Why are you shoving me in your hole, Tony?
Mostly because you.
Man,
were
this show is
doing-
weird.
Yeah. Welcome,
Well,
ladies and
unfortunately,
gentlemen.
you'll only have to put up with it for 10 more weeks.
It's very, very dirty in the
Drunk
hole.
block.
Can't
Is
you-
that it? Are we calling it?
I think so.
All right, tune in next week.
We'll see whose hole gets dug.
We'll name a dish after you. Leave a comment, and we'll like make some steaks and name them. We'll name them after the commenters.
Be like, you see, this is the Lindsay steak. It's just a normal steak made of someone named Lindsay. We named the cow that.
Ew!
That's not how that works. Bye, guys.
Bye.